to stay in this game through some very hard times. We have a great group of people working for us. We need more people, like a lot of places around here. We need to improve the building because if I plug in so much as a microwave, I blow everything up. And so there's a couple of things going on. We're improving things so that we can have a higher capacity, no pun intended. For example, when you buy things from a supplier, they come in large quantities. You have to have enough refrigeration, otherwise it costs you more to buy them several times. So I need a bigger refrigerator in order to do that economically. We've become more of a restaurant since the pandemic. We're actually making meals. We have special events. We need more people, but we have to sort of match our physical capacity to some extent in order to get more butts in the seat, right? That's my summary. We have very few, we don't take people, we take people on and they stay with us. We don't have a bunch of turnaround. We have 2 high school students who work during the year part-time and come in the summer. We're working with 1 high school student who actually wants to be a chef. And so we're working with Lincoln Academy to help her learn how to chefing skills as part of her internship. So for us, it's not about having some part-time people that just fill time during the summer. We're looking for full-time people who we can make a commitment to, who will make a commitment to us. So that's a big piece of it for us.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's what I have to offer.
Right. Thank you, Susan. Yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns from the board? Questions at this point?
So if it's acceptable, just a motion to submit the application would be very nice.
Yeah, I think at this point, are we concerns at this point on us moving along, or do we have any?
Yeah, I think there's probably just worth talking with the owners about some disagreements on in terms of satisfying the requirements of the grant, the outcomes of the grant. Just working that out.
Are there any liabilities on the town and just a?
So because the town is technically because the town is the middle agent in this whole thing, it is up to the town to make sure that capacity does fulfill the requirements, has the hiring requirements, and uses the money for those actual expenses. I've talked with Susan and Ted about this. I'll be brought on as sort of the administrative assistant. I'll make some progress reports and work with the town on this as well at their expense, which will be part of their match. Because I think Josh actually raised that point last.
Right.
Yeah, so Josh had asked that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, we can, if there's no other, hearing no other comments, questions, concerns, we can, I see somebody down there. Sorry, Mark.
Administrative cost, is that what you were just talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Like it when it's a one-word response.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. All right. Well, hearing no more questions or concerns, we'll close the public hearing. And with that, we'll call the June 15th Damerscott Select Board meeting to order. And then we can, Max, you need a motion?
Yes.
A motion from the board. So, yeah. Right. Thank you, Susan. I'll make a motion to proceed with the grant application, the CDBG application on behalf of Capacity.
Second.
Again, any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, motion carries. All right. So we're going to, we do have a public or a town meeting tonight at 6. So we're going to try to move things along a little bit. If gentlemen want to move the minutes of June 1st, we can get those out of the way.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes of June 1st.
Mark made the motion.
Yes.
And Tom seconds?
Yep.
Any discussion? All those in favor? All right. And then so we have payroll warrant number 69. Yep. Thank you, guys.
Just a quick amendment.
Yeah.
There's, payroll warrant 69 and 70 and the AP warrant 70.
Oh, okay. I get them backwards here. So we've got, yeah, sorry, correction, payroll warrants 69 and 70. And then the AP warrant is 71. So there's just a correction on your agendas. Yeah. And we can, I think we can move both 69 and 70 if we want to do that at the same time.
I make a motion, we
Mark,
approve 69 and 70.
thank you, Mark. Lou, did you second?
Second.
Lou seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? All right, move those along. And we have AP accounts payable number 71. Make the motion to move AP 71.
Second.
Tom seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? All right, we've got those moved along. So, Andy, we're pressed for time because we haven't introduced our new town manager here either, have we? So we have a small crowd this evening, but we have Andrew Dorr here as our new town manager with his first board meeting and town meeting all at the same time. So we decided we'd throw him right into the fire here. So, yeah.
Thanks,
Get him right into it. So, yeah, but we welcome Andy into the town here and, yeah, looking for good things. So we've given him a lot. He's had a lot to do in the last week and a half. So, yeah. Is there anything priority wise on your end that we should, we're pressed for time here?
Yeah, the town's CDBG application, we've got a couple of formalities with the board to consider approving.
Okay.
So there was the standards of conduct that the program wants the board to adopt
And this is the CDBG for the,
for the Hodgson Street.
for Hodgson Street. Okay, for Hodgson Street, which is a project that's moving along right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a list of things and resolutions or items that had to be adopted by the town or the board. So the first one was the standards of conduct. These were all in the packet.
Okay, yeah.
There's the fair housing resolution. You can kind of group these together if you want. And then the self-evaluation and transition plan. Those are all needing to be adopted. Then there was an ADA 504 certification form that just needs to be.
Okay, you need to
I'll sign-
designate.
I'll sign that. Yeah, you designate me if you want to. The compliance, the designated person to make sure that's in compliance.
Sure. Okay,
And then the last one is the fair housing self-assessment. If you designate me as the authorized official, I can sign.
okay, yeah. So we can,
I'll make a motion that we approve all of the 4 items that are needed.
and you want to designate Andrew Dorr as the
Yes,
contact person? All right.
yes. And Andy, can you get the microphone a little closer? It's hard to hear you down here.
Sure can.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah.
I'll second it.
Mark seconds. All right. Any discussion? All those in favor? All right, that motion carries. And let's see.
The next one, probably number 3, every year we have to close the office or do
Mhm.
fiscal year end processing. The request is that we close on Thursday, the 30th, to be able to do that.
Okay.
They talked about closing at lunchtime, but the staff at Trio is processing a lot of
Just-
municipalities and they have a
Just
hard
take the
cutoff
day.
time.
Yeah. We'll make a motion to approve closure of the town office on Thursday, June 30th, 2022.
Second.
Thank you, Lou. Seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, that carries along for you.
There was.
Some pretty,
We got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So the number 4, your annual agreement with Midcoast Humane Society. So that came in, slight increase in the cost for that. So it was 32.16 and 10 cents last year, and it's next year going to be 33.30, 65 cents. We budgeted a little over 3,500. So
okay,
we're able to cover that.
it's gone up $114.
Right.
That's about the cheapest thing that's gone up these days, so. I'll make a motion to sign the agreement with Midcoast Humane Society to provide animal shelter management services.
Second.
Lou seconds.
Lou got it.
Any, you guys fighting over it?
Yep.
Any discussion?
I'm off the animals.
All those in favor? All right, that went through here, so, okay. Exposure. Sorry, everybody, we're bouncing around a little bit, just trying to
That's
make
fine.
everything.
The next two,
timeline-wise.
pretty straightforward. The main service center coalition representatives,
Oh,
I
yeah.
forget, there's two currently. Mark's one of them, and I forget the second person that represents Damascotta on that, but
Was it Matt? Did Matt do the?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
town
it was
manager.
him.
Right, so it's, yeah.
so I don't know if there's two people you want to appoint to represent the town on that, but that came in a few weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're definitely going to point you to it, give you
Okay.
some more,
Yeah.
more stuff to do. I'm not sure, does anybody on the board have any more spare time?
Yeah, I can,
Lou, would you like to?
sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make a motion to appoint Andrew Dorr, town manager, and as a representative, and Lou Abatoni as the designated alternative for the Maine Service Center Coalition.
Second.
Tom seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? All right, give you another title.
Right.
Yeah.
The next one, the Midcoast Council of Government, Matt was one of your reps on that. Again, there was another person that was serving that one. I'm not 100% certain who that is.
That was you, wasn't it, Lou? Weren't you on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
The Midcoast Council of Governments. Yeah. So Lou Stos, we just need to put you on it or get Lou as again.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Make a motion to appoint Andrew Dorr, town manager, as representative to Midcoast Council of Governments, and Lou Abatoni as designated alternate.
Second.
Thank you, Tom. Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, that motion carries. The expenses right now, we're going to table that with Cheryl. She's probably got a
Yep.
lot of,
Hey, we want to come back on that.
oh, we just want to get a blanket motion that Cheryl can do whatever she wants. So, yeah. Didn't hear a second.
Yeah, it's a little busy the last couple of days.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on. The town office has been busy with transitions and voting and whatnot, so. How we doing on time, everybody? 5:55. Okay, so we have. Bear with us just a second.
It's up against the
Okay.
window.
So we do have, well, we got a few minutes here. I'm going to steal the mic. Yeah, I'll come up with this one. So we have, we've introduced Andrew Dorr as the new town manager, but we'd like to also like to recognize Mark Hager, who was at his last select board meeting for the time being. We'll see if his career is over with, but he's taken some well-deserved time off from municipal volunteering. So we get a long history of it. So, you know, Mark, if I get this right, you started with the sanitary district in 1990.
Yeah.
It's about 96. Yep. So back when they were still pumping water by hand. And
Before we ended up taking over the water company.
Yeah. Mark's been in this a while. You got on the board in 96 to, I'm gonna look at my cheat sheet, 2000, and came back on in 2016. Now, so Mark's got a long history with the town, not only as a businessman and a well-respected community member. And we're gonna miss him on the board. I've been pleasure working with him the last few years and, you know, learned a lot. We go back a little ways, but yeah, so we, the town staff whatnot would like to present
Nice.
Mark with, this is a Jake Day print. We'd like to present to you
Thank
for your
you.
service. So
Very nice.
appreciate it. We're gonna drag you back in here once in a while and pick his brain. So Mark's been an invaluable source for everybody. So,
Yeah, Thank
all right,
you.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
An honor to serve the towns of Damascotta. Really have.
We appreciate it.
Good job.
All right. Thank you, Mark. We've kind of jumped all over the place. Is there anything else you have pressing that we need to get up?
Other than that last one, number 7, the Cameron.
Camera letter?
Yep. So
Um, So on the non-enforcement letter, I know the board members have gotten a chance to look at it. We know this came on relatively soon, so I believe there's some questions. Josh Pinkham's not here tonight, the other board member. He had some questions. So we still need a little bit of review time. I don't think we want to table it all the way till the next meeting. So maybe we can do a special, we can always come in for a quick, a quick special meeting with a motion there. So I think there's just a few more questions that need to be answered. But we don't want to leave them hanging too long too. So if that's fair to everybody, we'll make sure.
Is there a tentative date, or do you want to try and pencil something in now, or do you want to wait?
I would say, I can't imagine maybe first of the week.
Okay.
Early
next.
Would Monday, if we get questions answered, would Monday work for the rest of the board if we have to make a motion?
Yeah.
Are we available maybe tentatively Monday, Monday, like, 5:30 or something sometime.
Okay.
So that should give us enough time to get the information that, I know you have some questions and whatnot, but we don't want to leave them hanging for 2 weeks anyway. So
Getting old. So Monday is technically a holiday.
Monday's a holiday. We can't do it Monday. Monday's a holiday.
Oh, shoot, Tuesday?
Tuesday it is.
Okay. Well,
Sure.
and I'll,
The camera, yes. Are you, gotcha, perfect. So I'm glad you're here. So we just have some questions. We don't want to leave you guys hanging forever. There's some questions coming from the planning board and stuff. Bob is not.
would Tuesday work? Would Tuesday work for you if we? Would Tuesday work for you if we came back in on Tuesday? Okay.
Yeah. I know, and we have one of the other board members had some questions. He couldn't be here tonight, so we're trying to get, we don't leave you guys hanging. So that's why we don't want to push you out till the next board meeting, which is 2 weeks from now either. So we'll regroup and it'll be at the town office. Yeah, at the town office. So, so we may, perfect. So hopefully we'll get everything answered. I know everything came quick on you guys and it came quick on us. So we're like, all right, we gotta get this figured out. So,
So is it the Tuesday?
Tuesday.
What time?
Yeah, we'll do 5:30, same time. If that works for everybody. All right. Sounds like a plan. So. We're right at 6
Wanna do
now.
that?
So I would, couple minutes here. Wait for his. Okay, just mention it, so we can go through. Do we, gentlemen, are there any selectmen's discussions items tonight? Do we have anything from?
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
June 27th, the CLC board will be meeting to discuss the formulas for pricing for next year. I'll send out the various formulas that are under consideration to the board beforehand. And secondly, the issue of the business after hours being changed next year to the second Wednesday is so that the selectmen can attend, whereas right now it's a conflict. That's it.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Yeah. Mark, any discussion items this evening?
No, I'd just like to say that it's been a pleasure working with you guys, along with the town managers in the past, and even the administrators that we've had and the staff, which is great. I really do appreciate everybody's effort.
Thank you, Mark. Lou?
Nothing.
All right,
Right.
your end. So, and I don't have anything to add tonight. We kind of skipped around a little bit. I didn't give you a chance. Do you have any other?
No, that's fine. Yeah, just to give you my report in the packet. Most of this past week and a half have just been meeting staff, getting familiar with all the projects the town's working on. Haven't had the opportunity to meet with a couple of the committees, cemetery committee and the comp plan committee. And so, yeah, just mostly just getting familiar with the projects you got set up, and it's been good so far.
Getting your feet planted.
Yeah.
There's been a lot going on in this town, so I appreciate you coming on board. Just want to make sure we hit just about everything. We've got a few discussion items we haven't gone over, but in the effort of trying to keep things on time for everybody for the town meeting, we're going to table a few things here. Yeah. Should we wait? So, yeah, we hear a motion
A motion to adjourn?
to adjourn? Second. Lou seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay. With that, we're going to adjourn and then we'll get started on the annual town meeting.
No, Tom? This here shouldn't happen. They should have one in stock.
Yeah.
They're such a small company that they only,
Yeah.
and now we're gonna end up paying that price for that. That's why we should really look at that whole thing.
My boat, my inverter broke too.
Count on you, Jim. I did.
The only thing I was questioning is, looks like, in the payroll that,
getting ourselves situated. So before we get started with the annual town meeting, which hopefully won't take too long, we can get through that. Every year, the town of Damascotta, we have the pleasure of picking the Spirit of America Award recipient. And we have somebody sitting in the audience that hopefully doesn't expect it or not, but I'm going to ask John Roberts to come up here. Come on up, John. Come on up. Come on over. A lot of you know John, but I'm going to, I learned a lot about him in the last few weeks. So, yeah. So bear with me here. I'm going to try to embarrass you a little bit. Oh, come on up, John. So each year, municipalities across the state of Maine present those who have shown exceptional volunteerism with the Spirit of America Award. It was with great pleasure that the Select Board, on behalf of the town of Damascotta, present the 2022 Spirit of America Award to John Roberts. John epitomizes the word community, and his ties to it are both numerous and deeply rooted. A young achiever, one of John's first distinctions while a member of Boy Scout Troop 213, we're going way back here for you, was achieving the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest achievement a scout can ascertain. John attended local schools, and his Lincoln Academy career foreshadowed his later success and involvement in his community. John was instrumental in helping restart the school newspaper, while also a member of the National Honor Society. Active in sports, John wrestled and was on the cross-country and track and field teams as well. As a member of the math team, John qualified and competed at the local, state, New England, and national championship level. And as a peer tutor, he helped others attain their goals as well. While at Lincoln Academy, John was selected to attend the Maine Pulp and Paper Foundation engineering camp at the University of Maine, Orono. He applied for and received a scholarship from the foundation to attend UMO. Is this all coming back to you?
A little.
Yeah.
I think it was Dan Pinkham who told me to do it.
Was Dan? Yeah. As a top electrical engineer in his class, John graduated from UMO in 2003, summa cum laude. John was also inducted into the Senior Skulls Honor Society and was chairman of the engineering club, the IEEE student branch. While at UMO, he was also a member of the Tau Beta Pi and Engineering Honor Society. And I said that correctly, hopefully. Yeah, all right. Yeah. After his educational career, John was able to put his exceptional engineering skills to work, first at British Aeronautical Engineering in New Hampshire, then later at BIW in Bath, Maine, as an electrical engineer. John was then employed by the U.S. Navy in the Supervisor of Shipping Department, where he received the Department of the Navy Civilian Service Medal. As John's community roots are deep, they eventually called him home to the family business, where he currently serves as associate publisher at the Lincoln County News and the Lincoln County Publishing Company. John's accomplishments here are numerous and ongoing and include a website relaunch and magazine rebranding, as well as a major press equipment update. Page 2. Many of us.
So many people were asking questions this week.
Try to keep this a secret. Many of us currently know John as our long-serving and much liked and well-respected fire chief, a position he has held for the last 10 years and where he has been instrumental in maintaining a professional and responsive volunteer organization. John's 23-year career with the Massasoit Engine Company began in high school, and he was among the first graduates from the Lincoln County Fire Academy, where he received the first Don Hastings Award at the graduating ceremony. He currently serves there as an instructor while also a member of the Lincoln County Fire Chiefs Association. While attending the academy, John also accomplished the construction of his family home, where he resides with his wife, Kristen, and their 2 young boys, Matthew and Thomas. I think everybody's out in the audience out there. Community involvement is a family affair, as Kristen is an EMT with the Central Lincoln County Ambulance Service and is studying to be a paramedic. As John's accomplishments are vast and many, one might assume that his contribution to his community has been fulfilled. One would be wrong. John is also the current president of the Damascotta Region Chamber of Commerce, which has seen a surge in activity in recent years, including the acquisition of the historic Damascotta Information Center building and fundraising efforts to convert it into the new chamber office. John, of course, is on the building committee. John's civic duties do not end there. He has served on the Village of Light Committee since 2017, and he's also a member of the Willow Grange and Lakeside Masonic Lodge in Jefferson. The long overdue and well-deserved, John Roberts embodies the Spirit of America Award, and we as community members are humbled to present it to him. Thank you, John. We have And we appreciate it. On behalf of the town, we appreciate all you've done and continue to do. This is a hardworking guy right here. Now your turn. No, it's up to you.
Thank you very much. This is indeed a privilege and a surprise. And, I just want to say that all those things that were mentioned can't be done by one person by themselves. I've had a lot of support from my family, and especially with the fire department. We have such a great group of people who volunteer their time to come and drop everything at the sound of the tones and go to respond whatever emergency we're going to. So it makes it really rewarding, and I appreciate working with every one of them, and they make me look good. So thank you very much.
All right. No more interruptions, I promise. We're gonna give it over to Jim Cosgrove over here now.
Well, thank you very much, Daryl, and congratulations again, John. And I just to add a word, I remember my time on the board and John coming up with the fire department budget, and pretty much blew us all away with how well organized it was and how in-depth it was. And we're lucky to have John here in town to do some of that work. A little bit of housekeeping before we get started. My name is Jim Cosgrove. We will be conducting this meeting according to the main moderator's manual rules, unless there's any objection. And we will be voting by use of these green cards. So anyone who is a citizen and wishes to vote, you should have one of these. I will read the article first and then ask for a second. And then presumably we'll be able to proceed with that article. And if there's any discussion, I will ask for that at some point. Before we get started, I just wanted to read the results of some of the contested races yesterday. In the selectmen's race, there were 2 seats open. Joshua Pinkham and Andrea Kushkarian were elected to those seats. On the school board, Amy Crowick was elected to the 1 seat open there. On the Great Salt Bay Sanitary District, Lewis Cameron was elected to that seat. The secondary education budget validation referendum passed resoundingly. The secondary education budget validation process referendum, there was a vote of yes. And I believe that stands for that we will continue to vote for another 3 years. The Great Salt Bay School Budget Validation Referendum passed. And again, we will continue to vote on that every 3 years. I won't go into all the rest. They are on the website if anyone wishes to look at those articles. We're going to pick up the town meeting in your books on Article 33. Article 33, to choose 1 cemetery trustee for a 3-year term. Selectmen nominate Patty Whitten. Do I have a second for Patty? Second from John. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? Opposed? Congratulations, Patty.
Thank you, Patty.
Article 34, to choose 2 budget committee members for 3-year terms. 1 budget committee member for a 1-year term. 1 alternate committee member for a 3-year term, and 1 alternate committee member for a 2-year term. The selectmen have nominated Richard McLean, Sherry Sage, and Dan Hunter for the 3-year terms. There are no nominations for the 2-year term or for the alternate member. Do I hear a second for the selectmen recommendation? Seconded. Do I hear any nominations for the others? Hearing none, we'll vote on the three names for the 3-year terms. All in favor? Opposed? Those pass. Article 35, to see if the town will vote to set the first open business day of October 2022, October 3rd, and the first open business day of April 2023, April 3rd, when all 2023 taxes shall be due and payable in semi-annual installments, and instruct the tax collector to charge interest at 4% per annum on all taxes unpaid after such dates. Do I have a second? Second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Article 36, to see if the town will vote to authorize the tax collector to offer a 2023 tax club plan to taxpayers who enroll no later than July 29th, 2022, who pay the total amount of 2023 taxes by monthly payments from July 1st, 2022 to April 30, 2023, who abide by the requirements of said plan, who shall receive from the town in return for such payments full credit for such taxes paid without incurring any charge of interest. To be eligible for the tax club, all 2022 taxes must be paid in full. Do I have a second? Second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 37, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to spend funds from various reserve funds as they deem necessary in accordance with the capital improvement program. Second. Second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 38, see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to accept gifts of money, bequests, apply for and accept state and federal grants and grants from nonprofit organizations on behalf of the town for municipal purposes, including when necessary, the authority to authorize the signing of grant contracts, accept the conditions that accompany gifts of money, bequests, and grant funds, and to appropriate and expend gifts of money, bequests, and grant funds for the authorized purposes. Do I hear a second? Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 39, to act on the reports of the selectmen, assessors, overseers of the poor, town manager, treasurer, tax collector, town clerk, and other officials. Second. Second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 40, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to enter into multi-year contracts subject to annual appropriation at town meeting. Second. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 41, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to set the date, hour, and place for the next annual town meeting. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 42, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to dispose of town-owned personal property under such terms and conditions as they deem advisable. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 43, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen on behalf of the town to spend money for general assistance as needed. Second. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 44, to see if the town will vote to accept from the Massasoit Engine Company gifts of money and certain items of equipment to be used for the benefit of the town and the Massasoit Engine Company. Second. Discussion.
We put in the town report this year that over the last 25 years, we've donated $325,000 towards equipment and vehicles and stuff. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention, including this past year, we've purchased low angle rescue equipment, and through a donation from the Damerscott and Newcastle Rotary Club, they're going to pay for training for us to be able to use that equipment. So those are the types of things that.
Thank you. Further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 45, see if the town will vote to reappropriate money from the sale of town-owned vehicles to the respective departmental vehicle reserve accounts. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 46, see if the town will vote to authorize the tax collector to accept prepayments of taxes not yet committed and to pay interest at a rate of 0% as a courtesy to taxpayers who wish to prepay some or all of their uncommitted taxes. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 47, to see if the town will vote to set the interest rate at 2% to be paid by the town on prepaid abated taxes pursuant to 36 MRSA 506-A, no less than 4% less than the interest rates established by the municipality. Second, discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. Article 48, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen on behalf of the town to sell and dispose of any real estate acquired by the town for non-payment of taxes thereon on such terms as they deem advisable, and to execute quitclaim deeds thereon, provided the selectmen give 3 consecutive weeks' notice of their intention to make such a sale through public advertisement in a local newspaper, except that the municipal officers shall use the special sale process required by 36 MRS 9943-C for qualifying homestead property if they choose to sell it to anyone other than the former owner. The property may be sold back to the original owner for all taxes due, plus interest and all costs without the advertisement requirement. Discussion. Second. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The article passes. This concludes the articles in our town meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn? So move. Discussion. All in favor? We are adjourned. Thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
You need,
We have 2 of those and we'll push them together.